Thank you very much and welcome to Toastbusters Club. We have some new faces. Let me explain what is Toastbusters and what is Toastmasters. You might have already heard some strange words like конкурсы, визы, what is happening? Pomidor is not a strange word in connection to конкурсы и визы.
Like an AA meeting.
Sounds like an AI meeting. AA meet. We're not that far from. Yeah, there will be speeches about it. Alcoholics Anonymous. You're very close. You're very close. What do we do here? We follow a very specific structure that you can see on the agenda. This is the usual structure of the meetings. We have a session of prepared speeches. We will one of our speakers will be online today, so you can also join these meetings online. And another speaker, hopefully, will be here in person. And they prepare before the meeting, they come, speak, present their ideas, and then they receive feedback from more experienced speakers. They will receive some feedback. But for everyone, you have roles available. As you see in the beginning, we have a list of roles like accountant, grammarian, timer. What does that mean? You will see, because these people will come on stage and present their roles. They help to monitor the meeting and they help support the speakers. So this is a very supportive community. We come here and share our ideas, try not to get distracted from people in the audience when we share our ideas. It's really good for developing communication skills and soft skills in general. But before we begin our meeting, anytime that there are new people, we ask them to come on stage and introduce themselves. All you need to do is to say a couple of words about yourself and why are you interested in English, public speaking, or how did you find this club? So you can come, both of you together. You can go together. And let's go around this way. Yeah, very good. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
As you can see, I have a little microphone here as well. We use that for better sound. We can move to the side. You can come. Yep. Good, very good. So please, your name and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Masha and I really like speak English. I have learned English for 1 year and I have English lessons every week. And I really want to use my English skills for speaking. And on the flip side, I have psychological theater here, and I saw stories post about your Toastbuster
Club.
and I think it's so interesting business for me.
Thank you, Masha. Welcome.
Do I press something?
Hello.
Hello, I'm Sergey Vandalkovsky. I've been studying English for a very long time. If anyone knows 45th Gymnasium in Moscow, I studied there. And I used to work for an international company until 2022, but for the last 3 years, I didn't really have a lot of practice. I hunt foreigners. One was a sex tourist from Texas. And while his date was buying McDonald's, I was chatting him up. And that was the penultimate foreigner that I've met. And the last ones were a couple from Mississippi. I cooked some excuse to talk to them. It was very pleasant, but I realized that my accent and my vocabulary are getting rusty. So I'm delighted that Maria has invited me here, told me about this place. She is a student of my father, and I respect her greatly. And I really like it here already.
Thank you very much. Okay, you can sit down. That was excellent. Some of the best introductions we've heard so far. I hope you enjoy tonight's meeting and feel free to, we will have a break It's in the agenda, you can see. You can ask questions and we will bombard you with questions as well. I think if you all remember, when you come on stage, remember to take the microphone, give the microphone to each other. What do we do if it's red? The president is here. The president is here. You don't need to call the president. With different presidents, what do we do if it's red? Cry. Push the button. Pull. Many great answers, but we just push the button on the side. Very simple. Or you call the president, which is me. Yes, yes, very nice. I believe we are ready to start the meeting. Today we have a very interesting topic, small victories. And our Toastmaster of the day, Alexander Uzanov. Oh, don't applaud yourself. Do you need some help?
No, thank you. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, earlier this month, we celebrated the great victory, yes? But today, our meeting is about our personal victories. The victories which required courage, persistence, and deserve celebration. But before we start, I would like to invite on the stage our thought of the day speaker to inspire us with some reflection about this topic. Alina Stepanova.
Oh, that's green.
But it's not white. That's what the racist says.
This one?
Yes, perfect.
Yay.
Okay.
So I would like to start with a question. Do you believe in fate?
Oh, more amazing. I do too.
So, but more than fate, I do believe in this quiet voice inside of me. That voice, the one that was keeping that morning, keep whispering that morning, today will be amazing. Spoiler, it was amazing, but the path to amazing turned out to be unexpected. I'd prepared perfectly, rented by, booked, raincoat, cap, snacks, check. Participant number, I proudly taped it to the basket of my bicycle. That day, I was 150% ready for the Moscow Spring Bike Festival. And then fate decided to test me. My rented bike died completely right at the gate of the festival. The app kept crashing. Too many users tried to use it that time. Every available bike notification became a cruel joke. So I stood waiting and watching the crowd of cyclists disappear somewhere far away. And then Samira called me from the start line. And she was, Alina, where are you? Did you find the bike? I was, nope. So, 2 hours. 2 hours of fighting. And I almost quit. Enough. Not meant to be. Maybe this year I just be a spectator. But then I remembered that morning whisper. Today will be amazing. And I thought, what if one last try? And yes, One bike, lonely, beautiful, available bike. I didn't write one loop of the garden ring. I wrote two. Wind in my face, adrenaline, pure joy. And then understanding. Life tests us every day. But if we listen to this inner voice, if we keep believing against all odds, there will be available bike waiting for you. Believe, and so it will be.
Thank you very much, Alina, for the thought. You know what? It's because you followed my advice that I sent to you that day. You should like your fate. That is why you succeed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that our victories stay perfectly timed, I invite on the stage Elvira Ismailova, our timer, to explain how we'll be measuring our temporal victories today.
Handshake. Thank you, Alexander. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Time, take care of the minutes, and the hours will take care of themselves. As a timer, my role is to track the time of table topic speakers, the evaluations, and formal speeches. I will also notify everyone of the remaining time using the green, yellow, and red cards, which indicate specific time intervals. So I will ensure everyone stays within the specific time, allocated time. I wish you happy speaking. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. On our way to public speaking mastery, every small victory begins with awareness. I would like to invite to the stage our accounter Anna Rubinina, who will help us to claim victory over filler words.
Okay, I'll hold it. All right? No.
President's
It's like a
assistants.
crocodile.
Oh,
Okay. So my role today is to be an accountant. That means this person, me, will keep track of your filler words and sounds like or, so. We'll find out what you use the most. So to avoid the sounds, I would give two tips. The first one, keep practicing speaking. Just the more you speak, the clearer your future speech is. So don't be afraid to speak and sometimes use these filler words. In their end, your speech will get better. And the second tip is if you don't know what to say, just stop, make a pause. It will also make your speech clearer than with filler words. So good luck. At the end, I will give the report and we'll find out the winners of today's meeting.
And since every word deserves to be expressed eloquently, I will now give the floor to Valeria Pogorelova, our grammarian, who will monitor our English excellence today.
Thank you. Thank you, Alexander. Uzana. Uzana. Thank you very much for that introduction. Words have power. In your speeches, it can make the difference between people paying attention throughout the whole speech or turning away at the first sentence. Look at Alina, our beautiful thought of the day speaker. Isn't she very, very beautiful? Let's look at her. Yes, 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 very beautiful. But what if I said, instead of very, very beautiful, Alina is mesmerizing. Alina is astonishing. Alina is drop dead gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Isn't that better? Isn't that so much more powerful than just saying a word that we use every single day? This is the power of that words can do. It's not about using the most fancy word. It's not about using the complicated word, but just something that is not part of your regular vernacular or your regular vocabulary. Today's word of the day that I will encourage you to use, you can use it in your speeches. For newcomers, we will have an improvisation session after the break. You will be able to try to answer questions in English. And for everyone else, the word is breakthrough, because our topic today is small victories. We often will be talking about a breakthrough that we might have experienced in our life, a prorыв or a достижение, a breakthrough. Usually we use it together with the word have a breakthrough, experience a breakthrough. Usually it's used as a noun in this context. As a grammarian, my other role is to pay attention to any interesting words you all use throughout the evening today, and also maybe some grammar errors that I will share with you at the end of the meeting in a short report. And just to remind you, word of the day. Yes, let's applaud the word of the day, breakthrough. Thank you, everyone. I will write it.
Thank you. Round of applause. Before we dive into today's inspiring speeches, let me invite on the floor Maria Pischenko, who will test how we are celebrate each other wins today.
Wait. I need a thing. Sorry for interrupting the meeting. Do we see anything that we can wipe the board with?
There it is on the window.
Thank you. Excellent eyesight. You can continue.
After you.
Friends, were you testing us? You can continue. Stop looking at me. Please go.
It's our stage. You can sit down.
I'm good at it. Let's go.
Hello, my role today is to prepare for audience, for you, interesting questions about speeches of our speakers. So you have to be attentive and to notice some interesting moments in speeches, so you can answer right and to give a cookie.
Yeah.
Now, one of the most powerful moments of the meeting, Victories round table. I will ask you what you should, in one sentence, share your recent small victory. And bonus point if you tell us how it made you feel. For example, I have run 10 kilometers recently, and this week I will run 5 kilometers even faster. It's a joke. Or, for example, despite the fact that my English is not very good, I'm here before you leading the meeting, and it made me feel win over myself. Something like that. We will have 5 minutes, and I will ask everyone to share small victory. Let's start from newcomers. From the place that maybe. Just yes, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. You can share your recent victory in several words and what it gave to you.
Well, I rode my bicycle a really long way. I live in the south near the Bitsa forest, and I rode it all the way to Речной стадион, Речной вокзал. It's more than I planned on, and then I had to go back. And when I came back, I wasn't even winded. I would consider it a small victory, but the next morning, though, was a different story.
Interesting. Bulat, you have not shared yet. Here on the show. Yeah. You can from the place.
So years ago, I bought book Emile Zola. So 2 days ago, I cover only 100 pages. So I think it's a victory for me because I started to read it. That's it.
In French? In French? It's not a victory. It's not. If it's not in French, maybe you. Your round of applause. You can from the slide.
My little victory, what I have done workout on six pack for 3 months, and I really like go to the gym, and I did it in the gym. And my first routine in the morning, it just work out with my six pack, and I just open my eyes, and I did with workout.
Terrific. Samira, you can go. You from the place because camera looking.
As Alina, I took part in the local bike festival for the first time in my life, and it was amazing because for the first time I tried to cycle using e-bike, and it was a real challenge for me. Alina knows my struggle very well. But I really enjoyed this experience, and I thought that I should try more new things and challenge myself on a regular basis. Thank you.
Will you run with us?
No.
No. No, it's okay. Arthur.
Well, I see all you guys are here definitely so sportive. So I'm not that sportive because I set a goal to run because I want to keep up with you. You are a very sportive group, and I see that you're running all day, you're running every week, you're just runners. Sometimes I ask myself, is this the right club for me or not? And then I found the motivation to run. And I set a goal to run on a sunny Sunday for 10 kilometers. And I was so ready. I was so pumped. And then 10 a.m., the sun wasn't shining. And I was like, okay, you won't definitely wake or get up from your bed. And I stayed in my bed until next Sunday. And it was still raining. All right, I said to myself, next Sunday, it doesn't matter if it's raining or sunny, I will run. I didn't. And then I said to myself, well, why not putting my running shoes before my bed? and my clothes aside. It will definitely help me. Next Sunday, it didn't. Well, and then the breakthrough. And I was so happy that one of my friends dragged me out of my home. Not on a Sunday, on a Friday evening where all people are going to party and relaxing. And I did running with my friend. This was one of my biggest victories in the last month.
Thank you, Yuri. The final one. Okay. Can everyone hear me? So I made my little victory tonight. When I was going in an underground car, I accidentally came up with one pretty girl, cute one, and I noticed her transparent skirt, and I could not help starting talking to her. And I invited her to the Toastmaster meeting tonight. Well, despite, what do you think? So, but I introduced Toastmaster clubs to her. I familiarized her with English-speaking clubs and Toastmasters, etc. So that's it. Thank you. The room now is filled by the spirit of victory, yes? And it's the time for prepared speeches. And we will have 2 speeches today. First speaker, Olga Antaskevich.
Antashkevich. Yes.
Oh, Antashkevich.
Antashkevich. Yes.
Olga will help us to achieve victory of understanding, right? One of the most powerful small wins we can experience as communicators. Project Understanding Your Communication Style, Level 2, Visionary Communications, and objective for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. And the title of the speech, What About Trust? Olga Antashkevich, what about trust?
Handshake. Yes. Thank you, Alexandra, for such interesting introduction. And good evening, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, and thank you for this opportunity to speak with you online. Unfortunately, I have not a different chance. And the topic for today is some really important theme. It's about trust. Actually, I want to ask you, it's not about maybe asking, please raise your hands if you maybe lost trust in person after this person or these people lied, or maybe their words didn't back up. Raise your hands if it happened with you. Just one? Two? Okay.
No, there's 3. You just can't see them on the camera.
Oh,
3,
okay.
4. Okay, 5 now.
Oh, thank you for sharing with me. Actually, it's great if you have not such experience. For example, me too. I also raised my hand because I'm not just had such experience. Actually, I have such experience for now. And it's so interesting, maybe not so interesting actually, that this is not just a random person. This is a story about my doctor. Could you imagine this one? I need to share this story with you guys. Actually, maybe when I try sharing with you this really dangerous story. Maybe it will be like some therapist for me, some I don't know, therapy session. Actually, maybe you know, or you can see I have braces on my teeth. Yes, I have braces, and I've been looking for a doctor for a very, very long time. I went to the clinic, paid for consultation, tried to, I don't know, understood which doctor can be the best. And actually, I just made a choice, and like I think now it was a couple spontaneous, which is really strange because I tried to make my choice more, I don't know, more scientist kind of this one. And actually then I had my braces, and after a couple weeks, maybe a few months, I understood that my teeth I don't know, it's like in different way. They are moved in different way, and something happened maybe not so clear, not so great. And I asked my doctor, oh, maybe we can do something different. Oh, something happened, maybe not like we said about this before. And my doctor said me, actually, it's okay. Don't worry, we can change this in the last period of our this whole period of straightening our teeth. And actually, I thought, okay, this is a doctor, it's okay. And then when I went to my home, I thought that, oh, it's so interesting how we can change this in 1 month. But if you know the straight of teeth, it takes maybe a couple years sometimes. It's not just 1 month. You cannot change something and just move your teeth in 1 month. Cannot happen. And I thought, something maybe happened with this doctor. And next visit, I actually also tried to ask my doctor, oh, maybe we need to check. Maybe we need, I don't know, do something with this. And my doctor said me, oh, don't worry, it's okay. And actually, almost all her answers was like a joke, like Zadornov joke, if you know. The joke was like, is this yogurt fresh? And someone can answer to us, oh, is it from Apple? It's like a different answer for the question in a different way. And all her questions also was like in different way. And actually every time I thought, oh, maybe I did something wrong, and I need to change my doctor or doing something with it. And I lost my sleep. I cannot sleep now. I think every time what I need to do because I don't believe my doctor. I lost my trust. And actually, it's maybe first conclusion which now I have and I take for my life. If you are not satisfied with the answers, you need to ask again and again. And you need to feel this satisfaction, because if you have not this satisfaction, you cannot sleep, or you can lose your trust. And if you lost your trust, it's not so great idea. Actually, there is scientific evidence, maybe not so scientific, but if you read a book of Patrick Lencioni, this book about vices of the team, 5 vices of the team. And he said that the main basis, the base of this pyramid, vices of the team, it's about trust. And of course, if we have not trust into our, I don't know, colleagues, trust with our partner, our trust with our boyfriend or girlfriend. We cannot build great business, effective business. We cannot build a great family. We cannot build so many things in our life. Some of you can tell me, oh, it's okay. All people live like this without trust. Maybe, but they have not really great sleep. They have not really great dream. That is why we need to do something. And actually, in conclusion, I want to say that you not just think about the answers to your questions. You also need to check your partners, your colleagues, your managers before starting working with someone. And of course, it's so interesting, but not just about trust in different people. Maybe sometimes also you need to acting like people in which we can trust. And also I have a different stories about trust, and I can share with you different stories next time. And I hope that some of my conclusion, it's just a one or two, it can be like breakthrough into your life. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Sasha, Alexander, Alexander.
Thank you very much, Olga. I trust you will succeed as a speaker, and your next speech will be as interesting as this speech is. Thank you very much. And now, our next speaker today, Alexandra Martinyuk. Alexandra will share a story about emotional victories, those quiet triumphs of the heart that often go uncelebrated. Her speech, Unsent Letters from the X project, X level, will help us to steer contemplation and boost good memories. Alexandra Martinyuk, Unsent Letters.
Thank you. Yeah, Alexander. Dear friends, regulars and guests, online and offline, I'm happy to have my speech after Olga's personal story, and I just thought, why not share something personal as well? And I just hope that it will prove to be relatable, probably. My name is Alexandra Sergeyevna Martinyuk. Yes, maybe rather weird, but I live with it all my life. And what does it mean, my name? Alexandra means that my mother and my father voted, like we do at Toastmasters. Mother wrote on a piece of paper, Eleonora, Rosalinda, Violeta, Mariana, and Alexandra. And my father just wrote Alexandra. So it matched. And please remember this word match. Then Sergeyevna, of course, my father is Sergey and Martinyuk. And I want you to practice this with a rather psychological and heartwarming approach. Could you please tell me where my relatives are from? With a smile, with a smile. My relatives are from Ukraine. With a smile, with a smile, with a smile. Yes, they actually lived there. My grandfather is from Kiev. Yes, but my parents divorced. when I was 6. And I stayed with my Russian mother, Elena, who actually voted for Mariana and Violetta and etc. But well, I was 6 and I still remembered my grandfather from Kiev, my father Serozha, who left for other woman who looked exactly like my mom that I checked later. So I think deep inside, I tried to connect with them somehow, but I didn't know the way because they were away. But I prepared and I was painting a postcard for my grandfather in advance for the 1st of May. And it was a very beautiful postcard, like my dress here, with flowers, with apple trees blossoming, with some cherries, with the sun shining. And I was writing something sweet, like dear Dedushka, and like all the best from my heart. I was 6. And then May the 1st came and I didn't send it. I don't know why. Ask me, I don't know. Maybe I didn't know how to use the postal service. I don't know. Maybe I forgot. No one reminded me, or I was shy. No idea. Then I was 7 or 8 or 9, and I decided to make a present for my father, who was away. I didn't see him. And I made a little souvenir. It was a kind of postcard, but it was made out of matches. Can you imagine? Do you remember the word match? So there were no Wildberries, no Yandex, no nothing. Then you should have made presents handmade. Not because it was a fashion like that, but well, it was practical and it was out of your heart. Yeah. And so it was the practice like that. You take a match, then you take another match in the opposite direction, match, another match. Can you imagine how much time I spent on this? How much time? Several months, I would say, yeah. It was a lovely picture, and then I put 30 cones on it. So it was something ecological, meaningful. And my father came abruptly. I don't know. I was 10 maybe. He came. I didn't see him for 4 years. I don't know. He just popped up at my dacha. Father, oh, father, happy to see you. And he said, well, my truck is over there. I'm leaving right now. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. See you soon. He left. I didn't give him the present. So I don't know. I'm telling you this and many more things happen in the future with other men, 2 other men. And I had to say thank you somehow. People helped me a lot on my way. People were fixing my car when it was broken in the middle of nowhere. And I was going to send an SMS in the morning. And somehow I didn't. I don't know why. Ask me. Maybe I was shy. This person is married. Well, everyone is married, but I had to say thank you. And all these unsent things, objects, or symbols, or feelings, and all these undone deeds, they're here with me. And know what? Who knows what would be better? To keep them inside, to be tortured by them in a way, or probably to be saved by them, because I know that a lot of people didn't get my gratitude and appreciation, but they're still with me. Together with my unsent letters. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alexandra. What a breakthrough moment. We have heard so many inspiring stories. It's time for breakthrough break to celebrate all our wins. 10 minutes break. And cookies with cookies. Я не знаю, там такой же дают. Я думаю, футболки всем дают. И за километр? А на 5. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, who's ready to claim a victory? Impromptu victory. Our topic master, Ekaterina Dymova, has prepared some challenges. With the pride of daring as your reward.
I didn't get what you said, but it doesn't matter. Okay, hello everyone. Hello. Yes, you can start. So welcome to the table topic session. Does anyone know what does it mean, table topic session? What are we going to do? No idea. Okay, maybe the rules. First of all, I hope you raise your hand, then come on stage, choose a number, and just you have 30 minutes and maximum
30 minutes? Wow.
Yes. Yes, why not? Today I changed this rule. 30 minutes, guys. So 30 seconds and maximum 2 minutes to speak. I encourage you to use this word of the day, breakthrough. By the way, breakthrough. So, and also I want you to say your name, because after the session, we are going to vote for the best table topic speaker. That's it, I believe. Yes, let's get started. With
30 seconds to think.
yeah, to think, and 2 minutes maximum to speak. Are you going to? Time is here. Please, maybe you can move this place. It will be better. Thank you so much. So let's get started. Who is the first one? Yeah, Yuri. Maybe next time. What do you say? I mean, there are a lot of new faces here. Maybe some new faces would like to go. Yes, please come on stage. Choose number. Choose number.
I thought you would present us with themes, but where is the number?
Yes, the themes is the topic is the same. It's about little winners. And okay,
Let's
now
say 5.
5. Okay, good. 5. Yeah.
That's a familiar name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you have 30 seconds to think and 2 minutes to speak. So, yeah.
The microphone.
Oh.
Thank you. This. Well, I can begin by saying that I used to work in risk advisory. We don't use risk analysis. It's unprofessional, as they said. We also don't call each other like analyst, employee. No, everyone's a coordinator. It's Deloitte, but they don't really exist in Russia anymore. It's like audit and period. So we used to do what I think counts as research on certain trends in the industry, and a lot of the time when we do an audit of a company, it's ongoing. It goes throughout the year, and then the next one begins, and there's always topic of conversation of which date do we pick to actually audit, because you need to create a snapshot of a company. And how do I marry breakthrough with this? Well, I think that I don't know what I think. Okay, relaxing. I'm trying that. Well, I think I should have started in a more general way. I think that in research of any kind, you need to start sooner rather than later. There's always a temptation to gather more data, but it doesn't always help because data always keeps coming, numbers always keep coming. And for any real scientist, I'm sure it's the same. Technology marches on. We have better sensors, better measurement techniques. And a lot of people are just languishing in the theory, and they never get to practice, and they don't publish, and theory dies with them. So even if you think that you are not going to do perfectly, I think it's important for the breakthrough to start sooner, or rather start now, to produce some kind of a result that can be evaluated by your peers, because that is the driver of progress. And people who are perfectionists, who wait for some moment of some inflection point, they often just don't arrive at that point. So I think that was that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, same. Sorry? Okay, did you get it? Did you? Yeah. Yes, please. Yeah, of course. Come on stage. Come on stage. Please say your name, first of all.
Masha.
Masha. And choose number, please. Two. Wonderful. The stage is yours. You know what, right?
Yes.
Just sing to the minutes.
Run with free. Okay. Okay. I relax. I'm very scared, but I speak. And I want to tell you what one day in 17, when I was 17, I won 1 million rubles. No, it is not a joke. I have 1 million rubles in my card, and just it was a big inflation, and it was for one competition because I really want make performance about bullying, and after that I won again, and at again 1060. I forgot. More rubles for my performances. And right now I do that and I continue my business. And right now I did 4 performances about social tips, about social topics, about bullying, dependence, and about adults and about clowns. And I want to tell what each day is a new opportunity to change your life. And I think we have really more opportunities in our life, and we have to use that. And I want to remind you about my story. What is 17 years old? I won 1 million rubles, and I have a really big opportunity. Arrived to Moscow from my Yekaterinburg, from my last city. I'm from Yekaterinburg, and right now I am independent person. I can do what I do, and I think just we have to open our mind and see opportunities.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful story, by the way, right? Who's next? Okay, Yuri, come on stage.
Number 8, please. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together that no one noticed. Mother Teresa. Sure. Excuse my but realizing the situation. What should I do? Okay. 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 Well, nothing original, unfortunately, unlike at the beginning of the meeting. Nothing original, very ordinary. Well, you see, thanks what our English-speaking clubs keep meeting. Each of one is a unit, not a zero. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And as a result, yes, we are able to keep meeting despite anything. So, well, now as ordered me, Anna Rubinin ordered me, I am trying my best to keep my talent of being brief. So, well, and I am so happy that I'm incredibly happy. You see, I'm addicted to our clubs. You see, despite everything, I even ready to quit my job, quit my self-occupation, only to keep visiting these meetings. Well, I hope you don't suspect me of telling lies. So, no yellow card, no yellow card. So I would like to say 1,000 thanks to all of you, to every one of you, to each of you for gathering together, for being a unit, not a zero. So as one of up-to-date wise men, Maxim Temchenko said, Info Gypsy, Maxim Temchenko said, don't be afraid if you are one, if you are a unit. Be afraid if you are a zero. Thanks.
Great, thank you so much. Wonderful speech, thank you. Who would like to join me here? Who would like? Who would like? Давай. Yes.
Number 7, please.
What is the audience your name?
My name is Alina. Oh, okay. The most important things in the world have been accomplished by people who kept trying when there seemed no hope at all. Ooh. Sounds like my speech, right? Okay, and now again, do you believe in fate? Okay. Hmm. Okay, yes. I'd like to share the story about me. That happened to me in 2020 in Bali. I was traveling around Southeastern Asia all by myself. And that day I had this special voice inside of me. And I went with random people to see the waterfall. The road was very long, and we didn't reach the waterfall because of the rainy weather. So the guy I was traveling with at the same bike, he dropped me at the temple, and that was the evening time already. And I was in a temple, but the temple was in the middle of nowhere, and my home was like 2 hours away from this temple by bike in rainy weather. So, but actually I had a very like confident feeling that everything gonna be fine. Like I always have this feeling, honestly. Yeah. So I visited the temple, I enjoying it, I saw the beautiful sunset. And then I decided to order a taxi to get home. But there was no taxi available at all. And no cars, and only local people. So my best idea was to hitchhike. White girl in the middle of nowhere with a helmet, because I was traveling on the bike previously, but I didn't have a bike. So I was hitchhiking on the road with a helmet and trying to stop any car just to go somewhere to the bigger village or bigger city where I can find the taxi. And eventually I stopped the car. There was like 2 old men in the car. I'm a single white girl, remember, not safe, right? Crazy, right? But I asked them if they can give me a ride to my place. And they said yes. I was like, am I gonna die tonight? What? But again, remember, the voice inside of me, everything gonna be awesome. So I jumped into the car, pretended that I texted my friend that I'm in the car, I'm gonna be home soon, but my phone was dead. Eventually, I was talking to those guys and they told me like, yeah, we decided to help you because we had kids, same age, almost same age as you. And also they had daughters and they thought that if we wouldn't help you, nobody would. So eventually he drove me home, back home. He didn't take any money. And then I asked them like, but where did you go at the beginning, at the first time, once I stopped you? And he said like, actually, we had like 5-minute ride to the ATM. And eventually he drove me back home for 2 hours. So in conclusion, I would like to say that if it seems that there is no like good ending in some situation, there is. Just believe, right?
Thank you. Very brave, very brave. Thank you. Who's next? Wonderful. Shadi. Okay, Shadi. Choose number, please.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Number 3, please.
Are we gonna see Shadi's face?
Shadi, can you see your question? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
when it doesn't always mean being first. Sometimes
Okay.
it just means not giving up.
No.
Name of my next exhibition.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. When we were kids, we used to live in a rivalry to compete with the people that we know. And this helped us to improve and to get better at our skills. And it was a good condition to compare each other. But after some time passes, after a while, we tend to choose different paths. Everyone selects his own path. Let's say, for example, we are in a class, someone wants to be an engineer, someone wants to be a doctor, other one wants to be a lawyer, and this rivalry changes. Now we don't tend to compare ourselves with our colleagues, with the that we used to work with or our friends that now are in different field because it's not relevant. And in this case, it would be better to compare ourselves with our previous version of ourselves. So we can use this as a method to grow because everyone is unique. And it's important to keep this uniqueness. And it's important also to keep on working on the things that we want to get better at, because repetition always help. Writing our goals on papers is not doing the thing, but keep on repeating that thing is the thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shadi. Thank you so much. Thank you. Olga.
Number.
Now we have all numbers. That's what exactly I was afraid of. But anyway.
Number 6? No?
Yeah, that's a test. Memory. I believe 1, 7, maybe 8. Some.
Okay, any question?
Any question? Okay. 7 maybe.
7.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
What is out? Oh my God, just take one. Take one. Please.
Yeah, 4. Oh, guys, the stage is yours.
But actually, I cannot see the question.
Okay, I'm going to read it. Зашить тогда, наверное. Can you see right now? No?
No. Is it Oprah
The
Winfrey?
quote of
This
Thomas
one, each
Edison.
day is a new opportunity to change your life. This one.
Okay, Olga. Valeria is going to text to you. Okay. Telegram. But I can read, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Thomas Edison.
1% inspiration and 99. Oh, of course. And of course, we can understood why Thomas Edison create this phrase, because like he not like built, but explore his idea and maybe discover his idea about lights, trying to do his not just experience but many things to discover his I forgot how it's called, not like lights but something like something about lightning. And actually I know he tried many times, and that is why I think he was first man who said this idea so loud. And actually now I think many not just champion, but many businessmen, many guys can say that it's not enough just to be talented and just to be, I don't know, inspired in some things. You need to hard work, and you need to do many things to achieve your goals and to create some greater things. talented, it's not enough. Of course, you can remember and discuss different situations. I know that everyone who sit now in this place can remember such things, but I can't. I can't. This is why we just believe Thomas Edison, because it's not just the idea. He proved this idea, and this also we can prove not just by Thomas Edison, but in our time too. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Now it's over. Please take the agenda and
in the Telegram chat.
very difficult decision, very difficult. Very popular nowadays. Do you have a result? Yep.
I have
Do-
some
do- do-
results. Not all. I know who's voted and who hasn't. Okay, we can-
That's it. We can continue. Now I'd like to ask you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to present our next speaker, right? Yeah, Alexander. Or maybe I can ask. Come on stage and
Thank you very much. Such inspirational session, Katya. Now, let's welcome on stage someone who helps turn our stumbles into the future victories. Our general evaluator, Vasya.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster of the day. I will try, but I will not guarantee. First of all, what makes a great Toastmaster or a great public speaker is the ability to adapt at any given moment, to take on any role on stage that is needed. Something like this random object in my hand. Does anybody have any idea what it is?
Some.
Nope.
A gray box.
Yes?
I think it's that thing from Men in Black where they flash and you forget.
We'll see about by the end of the meeting, or we won't. No. It's a Swift knife.
Oh,
Yes, Swiss knife. So you have a... Yes, that's the trick. That's why you had to guess. And you have the ability to moderate the meeting, to keep the meeting on time, to speak very interestingly so the audience will be engaged. And usually we see Sasha as a evaluator of speeches. So it's very nice to see a change of theme and see Sasha as the role of Toastmaster of the day. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Sasha, for taking on the role. But let's start with more evaluating. What do we have to evaluate, first of all? Speakers, that's right. And who was the first speaker? It was our online guest, online club member, sorry, Olga, and her evaluator was Samira Donstar. Samira, welcome on stage. Do you see me, Olga? Okay, Olga, first of all, I want to highlight your abundant, positive energy that you bring to the stage, even to the virtual stage. Your enthusiasm is truly contagious, and you use your hands expressively. You speak with your hands in a way that engage the audience. And your voice is loud and clear, never monotonous, and it keeps us engaged throughout the speech. And honestly, I want to borrow some of your energy because I tend to be on the quieter side. And your strong virtual stage presence, confident voice, and dynamic gestures are all hallmarks of initiating communicative style. It is spontaneous, social, and fun-loving. And you truly embody this style, and it makes all your speeches enjoyable and memorable. And as someone with analytical and to some extent supportive communication style, I would like to shift from your delivery to the content of your speech. Your title, What About Trust, immediately sparked my curiosity. And using a question as a title is a powerful technique. It creates anticipation and invites reflection. So you made us think even before you began speaking. And I appreciate how you approach the theme of trust from a personal perspective by incorporating personal story. However, to fully align with project purpose, which is exploring different communication styles, I would love to see a deeper dive into the dynamics at play when you lost the doctor's trust. Specifically, I was left wondering, why did you lose doctor's trust? What would you have done differently to avoid that? How could you have adjusted your communication style in that moment? And what was the doctor's communication style? By the way, guys, do you know 4 main communication styles? Who is experienced Toastmaster here? 4. Yes, supportive. And analytical is one of them. And yes, analytical, supportive, direct, yes. Initiative. Initiative. Yes.
What did you say?
So if you had reflected on those questions and perhaps connected it to the communication styles outlined in the project description from Basecamp, you would have successfully achieved project objectives. Guys, when you prepare a speech or project, please don't forget to check project description. Yes. And now a small suggestion for even stronger delivery. Sometimes during the speech, it seemed like you searched for the right word or phrase. And this is completely normal when you speak in a second language. And one way to feel more confident is to prepare a few different ways to say the same idea before the speech. And that way, if one word slips your mind, you can smoothly use a synonym or a phrase without losing momentum. At one point, you used the phrase scientist approach. And while I understood what you meant, scientific approach is more correct. And I would even use a term evidence-based approach, and it would position you as an expert in that area. Overall, Olga, thank you for your speech. It was really engaging, and keep up the fantastic work and continue embracing every opportunity to practice. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Samir, for your great evaluation. Very structured, just as the Basecamp suggests. I will, it's a good thing. I will add a few comments. Olga, very nice speech, very structured. I would add, since you are presenting online today, I would advise you to practice more the online presentation and challenge yourself by using more of the online stage. Maybe pop out of the screen for a second, like who do we trust, and leave for a second, maybe to get us scared, where did our speaker go? Or maybe show us some kind of a flashcard or something to play around with this new format. I think it would be a very nice and intriguing for us. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, woman in a, we don't know, a see or not see-through dress. Sasha, who the evaluator is going to be Daniil, the dearest VP of the club. Louder? Yes, thank you. This is the VP of the club.
A very good introduction to fail, right? VP of the club. Huh? Okay. So my actually work, my job as an evaluator is to kind of give a sandwich to the person, who actually presented the speech. But today I received a hard nut to crack actually, because the topic was very sensitive: childhood, father, and divorce, presents, unsent letters, of course. It's hard to kind of criticize that. And she actually made my job even harder. How? She faked it, the project. There is no such a project, Project X. Nothing. So there is no purpose of that project or whatever. Okay, but still, I will try to be hard on you. Hope you like it that way. I know actually that I remember that you spent 1 month in the men's monastery, so nothing scares me anymore. Right? Okay, so let's start with the purpose of the project. As you claimed, the objective is to stir contemplation and boost good memories for the audience. Did you get it? No, audience, did you get it? So, did you have a good memories? Yes or no? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so the project is done, right? Congratulations on that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. About the sandwiches in Toastmasters, yes, we have the list. The sandwich will be in the after party. Okay. In Toastmasters, we have, of course, the list of the things we should evaluate and we learned here. But on top of that, I want to start actually by saying that you have your kind of style. It's recognized, it's well known, it's energetic, how you use your gestures, voice, so how you kind of attract the audience, so it's kind of well known, and we actually like it. We like it. And today, actually, usually your kind of speeches, they are, very emotional and powerful. Today it was a bit sensitive, and for me it was like a discovery. It was a good discovery. Still, what you can work on, as I promised, I'll be hard on you. Sometimes it seems to me that you was not well connected to the audience, as you was like confronted by your own emotions and was speaking to yourself, and sometimes even not looking to the audience, looking sometimes in the ceiling. And as you described later, you didn't learn your project by heart, yeah? So that's why you was looking to the ceiling, trying to remember. Try to avoid that. The structure is always, to be honest, not your strongest part. You're always kind of trying to be more emotional, talk about kind of some things, and structure is second place. And I didn't get the story about some man, car, somebody was married, and something happened there, something interesting. And you actually said me, although the ending was good, you said me that the idea was much deeper, right? So the letters unsent, so kind of feelings that stayed with you, was not, fully uncovered. So as a challenge to you, maybe you can, take emotional topic as you like, but not to kind of talk to yourself. Maybe you can connect to the audience, look to the audience, maybe ask questions, lead them, kind of more emotional, less emotional. And the second challenge try to learn your speech. And as a closure, again, congratulations on your fake project. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, Danya. I actually like it when you're on stage. You always make the crowd laugh, and that's a good thing. Because education should be fun, not devastating. I would add for Alexandra, though, yes, your speech was very emotional, but I think you could make more points of those emotions because you asked twice. Do I know why I did that? Maybe you could have added a third time and make a conclusion of why did you do it? Were you moved by emotions? Were you moved by something else, or etc.? I think it would make a far stronger point and make us understand what was your speech about, and maybe make us act upon it and not forget procrastinating doing some things that we procrastinate to doing. So thank you, Sasha, once again. Who were other people who were on stage? Who remembers? The experts. And who was the first one? It's a test. Okay. That's not what I was expecting, but okay, yes. Arina, well, I will evaluate you. Thank you very much for your speech. It was a really great speech. I think it should have been not thought of the day, but maybe a full-on speech once you join Toastbusters. That's a paid integration, by the way. I like the music. I like you were creative. You were fun, moving, and overall very exciting. But for a bit, maybe it was just me, felt you were a little bit of nervous in the beginning. I don't know, maybe it was just me. I thought your voice was a bit shaky, but that's with practice, that goes away. Yes. Immediately. Yes. Okay. Okay, the next person who I will come to ask on stage is Anna Rubinina.
So I'm going to use all 2 minutes of my allotted to me, and will voice out the list that I made. I won't waste my efforts in ticking the form. So I skipped 2 people, Valeria Pogorelova and Alina. So you both were perfect. Sasha, just one you know? Yeah. Okay, well prepared. Olga. Okay. Yeah, you used 5 S, but you spoke really fluently. I think that's okay for the prepared speech. Alexandra, just 1 filler sound, though there were a lot of sighing. But you know, the topic of your speech was, yes, it was emotional. It wasn't, you couldn't escape that. Katya, 0. Now, newcomers, Sergey, 0. Masha, 0. Yeah, making an impromptu speech is really difficult, so that's great. Then Yuri, he left 5. Alina, 6. 6.
6 what?
6 R's.
Ah.
Yes. And you tend to use the word and to connect your sentences. Shadi. Shadi, I think he cheated. He spoke really slowly and didn't make any filler words. Olga, 2. Samira, 3. Vasilisa, 2. And Daniil, 6. Yes, but I noticed that you used pauses also, not just. Yeah. Oh, okay. How many I did? Who counted?
0.
No. 12. Really? You counted? So okay, thank you. Who's today?
Okay,
Thank you.
Do you want to do a report? Yeah, okay.
One. Sorry.
Yes. Okay. I keep forgetting about the microphone. That's one thing that I'm still not used to. Anna, thank you very much for your evaluation of the and etc. Unnecessary, was it? Thank you. I actually really liked your speech. It was very intriguing, very nice. We were a bit in the competition with each other. Who said the least or the most filler words? With that, who was the next person who was on stage? Yes. Madam President, are you ready? I, by the way, do have a few things to say about you afterwards.
Scary, terrifying, horrific. You like my vocal variety? Oh, okay, hold on. Astonishing, thank you. I'm sure you all are waiting to hear who used the word of the day the most. You think it's you? Okay, maybe it's Alexander. Who else? Any other contestants? Vasilisa? No? Are you crying? It's okay. It's okay. I know. Next time you'll get the word of the day. Next time, it's okay. Okay, you guys. There were two winners with breakthrough. We had. Oh, now the counter is gone. I can use fillers. Okay. One winner was Sasha Uzana. Yes. I did not count your breakthroughs, unfortunately. So for you, it's just one. It's not four. And Artur used the word breakthrough as well. Shock horror. Sergey used the word of the day as well. Olga used word of the day. And that's it, you guys. Come on. It was written here. Next time, I want to see more word of the day. Unfortunately, I did not really focus on the mistakes, but I did note some lovely expressions that all of you used. A couple I will list now. I was so pumped. That's a great way to describe that you were energized, you were excited. The word relatable. Lovely word, one of my favorite words. Relatable, abruptly, driver of progress, abundant positive energy, solemn ones. That was a nice one from you, Sergey. Because I didn't, Anya, hope you're writing down my now that I'm going in, getting into it. Because I didn't write down any mistakes, I do have a challenge for all of you. Stop using the word emotional. I beg of you. We often come on stage and we hear the speech was emotional, you were too emotional, so you didn't have structure. Emotional has many different meanings. Make it specific. When you say something was emotional, explain what it was. You were too caught up in your emotions. We didn't understand the structure. That makes sense. You were emotional. I felt your emotions through my body, running through my body. Very different context. When you just randomly say, Dania, it's not a comment just for you. I hear it a lot in our feedback. Please expand your vocabulary. Use other words. Flabbergasted. Not the same as emotional, but flabbergasted is a good word. Yes, very nice. So well done for using the word of the day, breakthrough, and stop using the word emotional. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President, for being so engaging. And I was trying to escape it. Usually I heard the word interesting to be overused, but I will point at emotion as well. You gave us great examples. You made us feel why it is important to speak beautifully and using different words, not just boring ones that we all know. But I do have a remark for you. Nope. This is an English-speaking club. Please don't use Russian words. I know we all Russian here and we all speak Russian and we understand it, but
I disagree.
We speak Russian. I said speak Russian. But I think it would be better to make these 2 hours or 1 hour and a half only for English speaking. I think it'll be better. What?
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, I will escape the president. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm a general literary. Whether you agree or not, I still speak my mind. Before I invite our timer on stage, I want to make a few comments. For Toastmaster of the day, Sasha, thank you for picking an exciting topic. I would say that. But when you make the engaging part with the audience, we don't have a lot of time. So maybe try to explain to the people how much time they have to speak and 5 minutes for each person. But for each person, so they would know clearly how much they should speak, how much they shouldn't speak, and etc. I think it would be better to keep in the time limits. Okay. Also, my personal recommendation, I would not start with the newcomers when you ask questions. Maybe first the club members and then newcomers, so they would know what they should speak. Just they were very confident as well. So, but for future when we don't have such confident and well eloquent speakers, we can invite first members. About President, do you want to take over the general relations session?
It's time.
Okay, fine. Okay, with that, we invite the timer on stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and their guests again. So I'm back with my report. Thank you for your breakthrough speeches. We have 7 winners today. So Anna Rubinina, Marina Pishenko, Masha. Among a table topics, we have 3 speakers who perfectly follow time. It's Masha, Yuri, and Shadi. Also, among evaluators, we have 2 speakers who followed perfectly time. Is Vasilisa and Valeria.
See, Mr. President.
Well, thank you so much. And I wish you don't forget about time. So and always follow it. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Elvira. I noticed you were very more smiley and open towards the end. In the beginning, you were a bit nervous. Great job. Nice. But the grammar already went. Nice. Yes. Good job. Keep on working. Keep on trucking. Great job. Okay, I will invite the quizmaster, but I will tell my comments later. Marina, on stage. I will.
Today, speakers were sharing their private moments, and to replace a word emotional, for me, it was heartwarming. Thank you. I think such moments help to build connection, some kinds of friendship. And thank you for sharing your own stories. So let's check how attentive you were. The first question, how long our new member Masha have been learning English? How long? Yes.
Continue, we've got prizes.
In which company our new member Sergey does work? Yes. It was second question. Which services provide Sergey's company? audit and researches. Yes. Which opportunity test prize money opened to Masha? Which opportunity? Which? Not amount.
Bullying was bullying.
Yes. Yes.
I don't need.
Right?
Who said it first?
Anna. In which event has Alina participated this spring?
Bicycle ride.
Was it? Yep.
Who whispered to Alina that day will be amazing?
Just shut the voice.
Yes.
You guys, no.
No price.
And which event did Samira attend recently?
Also the
The same one.
Yes.
Right, there was someone here.
Where did Yuri invite Pretty Girl? Yes.
Sasha was here.
Which specialist was Olga looking for a very long time?
The doctor.
Yes, yes. And what did Olga lose toward her doctor? Yes. Where are Alexandra's relatives from? Yes.
Okay.
And what kind of tree was pointed on the card Alexandra painted?
Tree?
Which tree? Yes, yes.
I know. No. Who? Delegate. Choose one person.
Who forced?
The guest.
Thank you.
Who forced Arthur to start jogging? Yes.
Is even.
Я выиграла вообще. Я там класс.
Пока ты слышишься там.
Which cool phrase has Yuri shared with us? Yes, yes. Who was in the car Alina had stopped? Who was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Asian man. Delegate.
So, thank you. Our audience is very attentive.
And microphone.
And microphone. Yes, thank you. Okay, we will be fast. I liked everything, but I want to talk about the table topic session very quickly. There was a presentation with different numbers. I think for future it would be much faster if we would just have the slides and them going on and on for the next slide, so the people won't waste time on picking the number. I know it's fun, but in time constraints it's very difficult. Sasha's that also loses time. Also, my suggestion, it would be fun to have a table topics evaluation, to have somebody evaluating the table and topics and improvisation session. It would be more fun and interesting. With that, I invite Madam President on the stage. Thank you.
Very nice. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay, everyone. Really quickly, we saw speeches today for what? Wait, what? Hold on. Okay. People follow a program. When you heard people talk about projects, and Sasha today created her own project, there is a program people follow to create speeches. And when you complete a certain number of speeches, you receive a little ribbon like this. Yes. So we have 2 people who've completed level 2 and level 4. I need a photographer. Who will be the photographer? Someone, please. Please, thank you. First, I would like to invite to the stage our dear Surgeon at Arms, Bulat. Yeah. Bulat, congratulations. We have never happened.
No money, no coming.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And another one of our members completed level 4. Please welcome to the stage Ekaterina Dymova. Congratulations. I present to you this beautiful, it matches your clothes. Perfect. Well done. And I'm sure you are all waiting to see who are the table topic winners, because we had 2. The first one was our lovely guest, Masha. Welcome. Congratulations. This is for you. Thank you very much. Well done. And who must be the second one? It is, okay, now you take the photo. Come on. Alina. Your team. Please come to the stage and receive your best table topic. Perfect. Congratulations. Well done. All righty, everyone. That's it. We can be, we can be finished. And final announcements, especially for newcomers. Next meeting will be on the 4th of June. Next meeting will be on the 4th of June. It will be in, but now you've confused me. I'm like, do I say in English or in Russian? It will be in Park Gorького. I apologize, General Evaluator. And you will find all the information in our Telegram channel. There is a QR code on the agenda. All the details are there, and we meet at 7 p.m., not 7:30, when we are in Gorky Park. Yes. Do I need to say anything else? Yes, I do. Let's take a group photo, everyone. Thank you. Мы можем охранника спросить. Так. Артур, ты позовешь? Спасибо.
And with online participation, please.
Yes, of course. Ты можешь вывести на экран Олю и Шади для фотки? Спасибо, спасибо, молодцы.
Каких вот обоих вывести? Вот или
Там... Ага, все, отлично, идеально.
Почему?
Guys, you're watching the TV, we have online participation. And the TV is still on. Madam President. Чтобы свой отдать. Телек, чтобы видно было, пожалуйста. Да. Все, Thank you online. See you. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Guys, bye-bye.
Автопати всегда будет.